Hi mga kawawmat! In this video, we will discuss operations on decimal fractions. So what will be our objective? So we will perform operations on decimal fractions. Okay, so let us start with the operations on decimal fractions. Let us perform the indicated operations. So first, write the decimal numbers in column. And then make sure that the decimal points are aligned. Let's have an example. So let's have first the addition on decimal fractions. So mag-add muna tayo. So again, always remember the steps in adding decimal fractions. First, you have to write the decimal numbers in column. So dapat columnar siya, patayo po, vertical. And then after writing in vertical way, you have to make sure that the decimal points are aligned. So, ito siya. Na-rewrite mo na siya in columnar. So, naka-column na siya. So, make sure na dapat naka-align ang ating mga decimal points. So, kanina, yung iba kasi ang ginagawa, kapag sinusulat nila to ng naka-column, pinagtatapat nila yung mga numbers. Hindi po yun ang goal natin. Ang pagtatapatin po natin at ang i-align po natin ay yung ating decimal point. Hindi po yung numbers. So, minsan kasi ang ginagawa ng iba, pinagtatapat para ma-add nila yan. Hindi po. Okay? So, ang gagawin po natin, ang i-align po natin ay yung decimal points nila, not the numbers. Okay? So, let us now add. So, we will add. So, since wala tayong value dito, so we will have 5. Okay? And then this one, 2 plus 2, that is 4. 4 plus 7, that is 11. So, carry 1. So, 3 plus 1, that is 4. And then this is 5. So, therefore, 3.425 plus 50.72 is equal to 54.145 or 145, and then count the decimal places, ones, tens, 100,000. So 54 and 145 thousands. Let's have the second one. So I have here 142.03 plus 64.791. Okay, so let us add. So again, sulat natin siya ng naka-column, but make sure naka-align ang ating mga decimal point. Ayun po. So let us now add. So we will have, since this is 0 or wala siyang number dito, digit. So this is only 1. Okay? And then 9 plus 3. So 9 plus 3 is 12. So this is 2. Carry 1 natin dito. So 1 plus 7, that is 8. Okay? And then your decimal point. And then 2 plus 4, that is 6. 6 plus 4, that is 10. So that is 0. Carry 1 natin doon. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. So therefore, 142.03 plus 64.791 is equal to 206.821 or 206 and 821 thousandths. Let's have the subtraction. Okay, so same process. Ang difference lang niya is ito ay subtraction na. So, ganun ulit, we have to rewrite this in columnar form. So, dapat naka-column siya. And then, make sure to align your decimal point. So, dapat naka-align yan. Okay, let us solve. Okay? So, now, since dapat naka-align ang ating decimal point, ito na po siya, we can now subtract. Okay. So, in subtracting a decimal fraction, so ang pinagkaiba niya kanina nung nag-add tayo, kapag pag meron ditong bungi, okay, yung parang may missing, so ang ginagawa natin, we can still add, diba, dun sa previous slide natin. But this time, in subtraction, you have to put 0. So, mas maganda kung lalagyan natin siya ng 0. Okay? Bakit? Kasi mamaya ipapakita ko sa next example. So, lagyan natin ng 0. Okay. So, 5 minus 0, since subtraction na tayo, 5 minus 0 is 5. Okay. And then 2 minus 2, that is 0. Now, 4 minus 7 cannot be. So, ang gagawin natin, Makakancel ito, magbaborrow tayo sa katabi niya. So, magiging 14 to. Since 4 ito, at hindi natin pwedeng isubtract si 7 sa 4, manghihiram tayo dito sa kabila. Okay? So, ito ay magiging 14. So, lagyan natin to ng mark para palatandaan na nag-borrow tayo dyan. Okay? So, yung 4 natin magiging 14. So, 14 minus 7, that is 7. Okay? Do not forget your decimal point. Now, nag-borrow tayo kanina. Nag-borrow si 4 dito. So, ito ay magiging 3 na lang. Okay? So, yung 3 minus 7, pwede ba? Hindi rin. So, therefore, yung 3 natin, magbaborrow din tayo dito sa kabila. So, yung 3 natin magiging 13. So, lagyan natin to ng mark as palatandaan na tayo ay nag-borrow. So, yung 3 natin, since 3 na lang siya, and we cannot subtract 7 from 3. So, ang gagawin natin, nag-borrow tayo. That's why it became 13. So, we can now subtract 13 minus 7, that is 6. Okay? May mark tayo dito kasi nag-borrow tayo. So, this is only naging 2 na lang siya. So, we have 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. And, kapag ang 0 natin ay nasa unahan, no need to write it. Okay? Kapag 0 na yung result dito. So, no need to write it. Okay. So, therefore, 34.425 minus 27.72 is equal to 6.705. Let's have another. So, I have here 235.03 minus 64.702. Let us rewrite the given decimal fractions into column. Okay, so make sure to align. So, ito kagaya nito, hindi naka-align ng ating decimal point. So, align muna natin siya. Okay? So, kahit anong magtapat-tapat na number dyan, basta ang importante, naka-align po ang ating decimal point. So, make sure that your decimal points are aligned. Okay, so like we can now subtract. So, kagaya nga ng sabi ko, kapag subtraction, always put 0 doon sa ating mga missing places. So, yung mga bakante o yung bungi natin. So, lagay tayo ng 0. And then, so since we cannot subtract 2 from 0, hindi naman tayo pwede mag-subtract ng 0 minus 2, di ba? So, magbaborrow tayo ngayon. So, magiging ano to? So, yung 0 natin, magdadagdag tayo ng 1 dun sa unahan. So, that will become 10. Lagyan natin ng mark si 3 kasi nagborrow tayo. And then, 10 minus 2, that is 8. So, pwede na natin siyang i-minus. Now, nagborrow tayo dito. So, this will become 2. 2 na lang siya. Now, since 2 minus 0 ay pwede siya, so, hindi tayo magbaborrow dito. Pwede natin to i-subtract. So, 2 minus 0, that is 2. And then next, ito ay 0 minus 7. So, pwede ba natin i-minus si 7 kay 0? No, cannot be. So, therefore, magbaborrow tayo ngayon. Yung 0 natin, lalagyan natin ng 1 sa unahan, magiging 10 siya. Lagyan natin ito ng mark na katunayang nanghiram tayo dyan. Okay, so 10 minus 7, that is 3. Do not forget your decimal point. Now, since nabawasan ito dahil nanghiram si 0 sa kanya, therefore, yung 5 natin will become 4 na lang. Okay. And now, 4 minus 4 pwede. So, hindi natin kailangan mag-borrow dun sa left side niya. So, 4 minus 4, that is 0. And, so since this is 3 minus 6 cannot be, so magbaborrow ulit tayo dito. So, lagyan natin, yung 3 natin magiging 13. And then, lagyan natin ng mark, katunayan ng hiram tayo dyan. So, 13 minus 6, that is 7. And then, ito ay naging ilan na lang since nagborrow si 3 sa kanya. So, we will have 1. So, therefore, 1 minus, wala na dito, so that is still 1. So, 235.03 minus 64.702 is equal to 170.328. Okay, let's have this one. So, I have here 24.45 minus 17.72 plus 15.217. So, anong gagawin natin dito? So, magsusubtract muna tayo and then the difference will be added to 15.217. So, anong first step? Subtract 17.72 from 24.45. Okay. So, ibabawas natin si 17.72 kay 24.45. So, ito yon. Make sure to align your decimal point. Okay. So, let us subtract. So, we will have 5 minus 2, that is 3. 4 minus 7 cannot be. So, this will become, borrow tayo, magiging 14. Lagyan natin ng mark doon kasi nanghiram tayo. So, 14 minus 7, that is 7. Do not forget your decimal point. And then this one, since nabawasan siya dahil nanghiram ito, so ito ay magiging 3 na lang. And we cannot subtract 7 from 3. So therefore, yung 3 natin, manghihiram naman si 3 ngayon dito sa kabila, sa left side niya. We will borrow 1 doon sa left side ni 3. Kasi ito ay 3 na lang, di ba? So yung 3 natin magiging 13. Okay, so ito lagyan natin ng mark. So 13 minus 7, that is 6. And this will become 1. So 1 minus 1, that is 0. So hindi na natin need ilagay yon. So 24.45 minus 17.72 is equal to 6.73. So nakuha na natin yung difference, yung sagot doon sa 24.45 minus 17.72. Okay, so next, anong gagawin natin? After getting the difference, so we will add 15.217 to the difference. Okay, paano natin gagawin? We will just add. So, yung nakuha nating difference, i-add natin sa 15.217 thousandths. Okay, so ones, tens, hundred thousands. Okay, so anong gagawin natin? I-add. Okay, so this is 7. 3 plus 1 is 4. 7 plus 2 is 9. Do not forget your decimal point. And then 6 plus 5, that is 11. So we will carry 1. Okay, magkikarry tayo ng 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. So therefore, 24.45 minus 17.72 plus 15.217 is equal to 21.947. Okay, so let's have this one. How to multiply a decimal fraction. So first, you have to write the decimal numbers in column and then multiply the way we do it with integers. Okay? Because the product has the same number of decimal places as the total of decimal places in the factors. So, ang una natin gagawin, sulat natin siya in column. So, dapat naka-column. Next, after writing your decimal numbers in column sa ating multiplication, magmumultiply tayo kung paano tayo nagmumultiply ng integers. Kung anong process natin doon, same procedure. Okay, so ganun din. Kung paano tayo mag-multiply ng integers. So, 4 times 1, that is 4. And then, 4 times 4, that is 16. Carry 1 dito. So, 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1. So, that is 13. Okay, so nakuha na natin. Now, since 0, 0 na ito, kahit hindi na natin siya i-multiply. Kasi 0 times 1, 0 times 4, 0 times 3, that's the products will result to 0. So, lahat yun magzi-0 naman. So, no need to multiply this two. Okay, now after getting the product, ano daw gagawin sa product? The product has the same number of decimal places as the total of decimal places in the factors. So, ito yung ano natin, factors, di ba? So, bilangin daw natin yung decimal places niya. So, pag sinabing decimal places, ito yung decimal point mo, bilangin mo na lang yung digits mo dito. So, bilangin natin, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, bakit hindi ko to sinama? Kasi ito ay whole number, yung nasa left side. So, ang decimal places natin ay dito lang natin makikita sa decimal number. So, yung mga nasa right side ng decimal point. So, bilang natin ang decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ito magiging, ang ibig sabihin ng decimal place niya, saan natin ilalagay ang point? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ibig sabihin, nandito ang decimal point niya. So, we will have, ayan siya, magdadagdag lang tayo ng 0 sa unahan. And that is 0.1364. Okay. Kanina, dun sa mga previous slide natin, pag 0 yung nasa unan, hindi na natin nilalagay, 'di ba? Kasi whole number naman siya. Pero ito, since decimal ito, hindi naman tayo pwedeng 0.1364 lang. So, maglagay tayo ng 0 dito. Okay? Next, I have 23.2 times 0.14. So, let us multiply the way we do in integers. So, 4 times 2, that is 8. 4 times 3, this is 12. So, yung 2, lagay natin dito. Since 12 siya, may 1 tayo dyan. Okay? So, 4 times 2, that is 8 plus 1, that is 9. And then, eto naman. So, 1 times 2, that is 2. 1 times 3, that is 3. And 1 times 2, that is 2. Now, make sure na ang ating second product, yung nakuha natin dito, nakaano siya ha, left align. Left align. Ano to, nandun siya sa second digit mo, naka-align. Okay? Hindi po natin siya itatapat dito. Okay po. So, we can now add. So, anong gagawin natin dito? I-add natin siya. So, we will have 8. This is 8. And then 2 plus 2, that is 4. 9 plus 3, this is 12. Carry 1 tayo dito. So, magiging 3 siya. Okay, this is not yet your final answer. Bilangin natin ang decimal places. So, ito yung decimal point natin, 'di ba? So, lahat ng nasa right niya, yun ang bibilangin natin. So, 1, 2, 3. So, ibig sabihin, from here, 1, 2, 3. So, dapat nandito ang decimal point niya. Ayun siya. Okay, so our answer is 3.248. Let's have the last one. So, I have here 507.6 times 2.4. Let us multiply. So, 4 times 6, that is 24. So, carry 2 tayo dito. Okay, hindi ko na pinakita yung undetailed ha. So, 6 times 4, that is 24. So, 4, carry 2 tayo dito. So, 4 times 7, that is 28. Yung plus 2 na kinary natin, that is 30. So, iwan natin si 0. Yung 3, lalagay natin dito. Okay? And then, 4 times 0, that is 0. May 3 tayo doon. So, ayun si 3. Next, 4 times 5, that is 20. So, we have 20,304 after multiplying this here. Okay, let's have this one. So, 2 times 6. So, again, hindi mo siya itatapat dito ha. Dito po tayo. Usog tayo. So, 2 times 6, this is 12. Ito po si 2. So, carry natin si 1 dito kasi 12. So, 2 times 7, we have 14. Plus yung 1 na dinagdag natin dito, that is 15. So, ito si 5. Lagay naman natin si 1 dito sa taas. So, 2 times 0, that is 0. May 1 tayo dyan. So, that is 1. And then 2 times 5, that is 10. Okay, we can now add. So, we will have 4. This is 4. 0 plus 2, that is 2. 3 plus 5, that's 8. 0 plus 1, that is 1. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 1, ayun. Okay, so hindi pa ito ang sagot. Saan natin ilalagay ang decimal point? Count natin yung bilang ng decimal places. So, ito yung decimal point mo, lahat ng nasa right side niya. So, 1, 2. So, ibig sabihin, 1, 2. Dapat nandito ang decimal point natin. So, let's see. Ayun po. So, the answer is 1,218.24. Okay. Now, let's have the division of decimal fractions. How do we divide decimal fractions? Okay. So, all you have to do is to convert the decimals to integers. Pag sinabing integers as integers, positive. Okay. So, since ano yan, positive integers tayo. And then, after converting, divide natin. Okay, so we will have, so ito siya, since naka-decimal nga siya, gagawin natin siyang integers. So, paano natin gagawin? Kailangan mag-whole number ito. Okay? So, ito, i-move natin dito. So, kailangan mapunta yung point dito, no? Para maging 448 siya. Okay. So, move natin. 1, 2, 3. So, we now have 448. Now, ilang times tayo nag-move, ganun din ang gagawin mo dito. So, since 3 times tayo nag-move dyan, 3 times din dito. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, we have, magdadagdag tayo ng 0 kasi meron tayong bakante dito. So, we have 320. So, we can now divide 448 divided by 320. So, how many 320 we have in 448? We have 1. And then 1 times 320, that is 320. So, we can subtract. So, the answer is 128. Now, since we cannot divide 128 by 320, so magbaborrow tayo ng 0. Okay, nagborrow tayo ng 0. So, ayan na po, maglalagay ka dito ng decimal point. Kasi the next digits mo dito ay borrow na yon. So, maglalagay tayo ng decimal point. So, 1280 divided by 320, that is 4. And 4 times 320, that is 1,280. And then if we will subtract, the answer is 0. So, therefore, 0.448 divided by 0.32 is equal to 1.4. Let's have another. So, ganun ulit. We will move this para maging integer siya. Now, ang goal natin, kung ilan ang move mo dito, ganun din sa kabila. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. So, we now have 192. And then, ganun din sa kabila, 1, 2, 3. So, meron tayong bakante, magdadagdag tayo ng 0 dyan. That's why we have 150. We can now divide 192 divided by 150. So, ilang 150 meron sa 192? We have 1. And then 1 times 150, that is 150. We will subtract. So, 150, pag sinubtract natin sa 192, we will have a remainder of 42. Okay? And then 42. Cannot be, hindi natin pwedeng isubtract si 150 dun sa 42. Okay? I mean, divide. So, we cannot divide 42 by 150. So, anong gagawin natin? Kagaya ng ginawa natin dito, we will borrow. So, magbaborrow tayo ng 0. Okay? So, 420 divided by 150. Ilang 150 meron dito? Meron tayong dalawa. So, 2 times 150, that is 300. So, i-minus natin ito, we will have 120. Next, hindi ulit pwedeng i-divide sa 120 by 150. So, we will borrow 0 ulit. And then, 1,200 divided by 120, that is 8. 8 times 150, that is 1,200. Pag sinubtract natin, that is 0. Okay? So, therefore, 0.192 divided by 0.15 is equal to 1.28. Pwede nyo po ito i-check using your calculator. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.